think culture just really prizes busyness and rewards busyness. But you don't have to look very far to realize it's not working. Like, it's making us miserable.
Yeah.
Our mental health is plummeting as a nation. And, I think in other places around the world as well, I don't think we're unique in that. Our children and young people are struggling much more, much earlier than they ever have done. Something isn't working about our culture and our lifestyle. So I think, when Paul talks about not being conformed to the pattern of this world, but allowing God to kind of renew our minds and transform our minds, Romans 12:2. I just think that's such an important line for like any age and any culture, just to be wise to like what culture is spouting out that may not actually be good for us, because culture can put a glamorous spin on it. All these things that make us busy are good in their place. And, when we don't have stillness in our lives, then we suffer, because God has designed our lives. God has designed our bodies, well, and our lives to rest. Like, we need rest. We need it physically, we need it mentally, and we need it spiritually. And I think, when we're still, we give God that opportunity to like speak, and for us to listen and follow in his footsteps and sort our lives out a bit, rather than taking it all on ourselves. It's not that God isn't speaking at other times or can't speak at other times. It's more that we can't hear him. So
Mm.
we need that discipline of stillness so that we can tune in. I've got a spiritual director who's brilliant. And a few years ago, she did this amazing exercise with me where she said, we're just going to listen to God for 7 minutes. It was very specific. She said, I'm going to set a timer for 7 minutes. I just want you to listen to God. And so she put this timer on and closed my eyes. And I was scribbling for all of that time. I was like, my goodness, I couldn't write quick enough for all the things God was saying to me. And I was like, how long has he been waiting? How long has he been trying to say these things to me? And I've just been, going through the motions, going through my life and not pausing to listen. And it was such a sort of stark picture for me of how little I really stop and listen to God. I thought, I'm gonna put this in my life